The debate on the proposed tax for sugar-sweetened beverages in South Africa has left a bitter taste in the local food and beverage industry, with manufacturers saying the proposed tax will destabilize the industry. However, the Department of Health argues that the country is already overburdened with non-communicable diseases and oral health problems which cost the economy an unsustainable amount in healthcare as well as absenteeism. SABC News spoke more about this earlier today with the Health Minister, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi.
The World Health Organization has got experts from all nations, experts, academics who study these things and give recommendations. We don't just wake up idly, make pronouncements that this is how the world must live. We are looking at the reality of what we are faced with and say, here is the reality. If we don't do this, this is what's going to happen. So that's why these things are discussed and agreed on at international level.
And the latest idea is to extend this not just to sugary drinks, who's the big offender, but to other sweetened products, if you can call it that.
Well, at the moment, we started with sugary drinks, specifically because they present more problems than the others. Because, for instance, they tell you in a can of a sugar-sweetened beverage, there are about 10 teaspoons of sugar, for instance. Ordinarily, people don't know about that when they take it. They don't have that information. And it's our duty to control that and inform them. But secondly, it has got no value in nutrition. I mean, everybody knows that. This sugar-sweetened beverage, whether you talk Coke or Sprite or what, is just carbonated water and sugar and flavoring. There is no nutritional value in it altogether. And so why do we allow it to destroy the world as it's being allowed? And thirdly, because they're just liquids, when people take them, satiety levels don't come quicker, so you can take as many as possible, not realizing that you're taking huge amounts of sugar. And remember, we are not banning sugar. Just like when we did with salt, it's not banning. We are not saying people must take salt-free diet or they mustn't take sugar. We're just saying humanity is now taking more than what the body needs. And we even put it in figures.
And what is the latest science saying on non-nutritive nutritive sugars or sugar or sweeteners for that matter? Are they healthy? And are we going to see an increase of that kind of use if we ban sugar?
Well, we are not banning sugar. I want to emphasize. We never banned sugar. We never banned salt. We're just saying take them in moderate amounts in such a way that what the body needs. Many people have actually asked me even, when did sugar start being a problem? Because it has always been there. They don't realize that it is imposed in amounts that were never there before. And I jokingly say when I was young, some of these very sugar-sweetened beverages, used to see them once a year over Christmas. Now it's every hour, every life minute of our existence, we are being fed with these substances. Now it's an overload on the human body. All you are saying is they must be taken in moderate and normal amounts. That's what we're saying. It's not a ban.
In conclusion, Mr. Minister, can you give us your response to the likes of Coca-Cola and big business who are saying that this will have a massive economic impact?
No. These are strategies, scare tactics. They've always been used, whether by the tobacco industry. I mean, everybody knows by now there's no value of tobacco other than killing human beings all over the world. Nobody can tell me what tobacco has done to advance humanity. But they were presenting the same arguments. When you talk about alcohol, they talk about presenting arguments. The bottom line is that these are selfish individuals. They are economic hitmen who want to destroy the world for their own profits. And they usually do it in the name of the poor for the poor, but destroying the poor themselves. That's what they are doing. They are just trying to protect profits, and they don't care who's going to die. It's none of their business. We come behind cleaning the mess that they do, and so we can't allow them. We are prepared to fight them all the way. And the good thing is that most of the time they don't usually win cases in court, because when we present them, reasonable judges can see that yes, this is true. Like tobacco industry, tell me any single case which the tobacco industry won in any court around the whole world. They've never done so. Because when you present evidence, it's clear that we are correct. Because they are about profits, not about human beings.
SADC's incoming chair, Swaziland's King Moswati III, has called for the